Hello everybody, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we are going to be talking about the Onyx V1. We are going to be asking the question that everyone is thinking right now. Is the Onyx actually worth buying? Okay, so we're going to go down the line, break it down, we're going to discuss the goods, the bads, the neutrals, the alternatives if you weren't able to get an Onyx, and then finally at the end of the video, I will be saying whether I personally think that the Onyx is or is not worth buying. And just remember, going into this is only my opinion. Everyone else is entitled to their opinion. If you guys like the Onyx more than I do or less than I do, then that is completely fine. Everyone can have their own opinion on the Onyx. Alright, first off, the good. Obviously, we all know that the Onyx is made to boost your physique, okay? It's made to give you a reward for all of the hard work that you've been putting into the gym. The tight design that's on the chest, shoulders, and back is made to make your muscles pop and give you that V-taper look that everyone wants. The material it's made out of is a soft and stretchy fabric that's made out of materials such as nylon and elastane, so it stretches as you move but still feels soft and comfortable on your skin. The material is also very breathable, and it's designed to pull sweat away from your body during hard workouts. Alright, next up, the bad. Obviously, the main thing that people take into account when they're buying the Onyx is the price, okay? The t-shirt sold for $60 in the United States of America before shipping and handling. Wow. The hoodie sold for $74 before shipping and handling. But part of the reason that you're paying so much is because of the name brand, Gymshark. I guarantee you that if a company that was just starting off or a company that not a lot of people knew made this exact same shirt, it'd easily be $10 or $15 cheaper. When you buy an Onyx or anything from Gymshark, really, you do have to take into account that you're buying the name brand. They're gonna charge you more just because of how popular they are. Another bad thing is if you don't like tight-fitting clothes. The V1 is not forgiving in the stomach like the V5 is. If you still have some of your winter bulk, it's going to show. The V5 is a muscle fit, so it's tight in the shoulders, chest, but it's more forgiving in the stomach. That's not like the Onyx V1. The Onyx V1 is more of a compression fit where it's tight in the shoulders, chest, and it's tight in the stomach. Besides that, the last thing that's bad about the Onyx is the stock. The Onyx, well, all Onyxes are limited edition drops, okay? So there's a good chance that you're not going to get an Onyx from the drop. A lot of people aren't going to get Onyxes, and that's okay. However, that's why people can resell Onyxes for so much, because they're so rare. The V1 and the V5 aren't as rare. The rare ones now are the V2, V3, and V4. Alright, now onto the neutral. Really, the only things I have for this is, one, that it can be really hard during hot workouts because of the compression and the fact that it's a fabric, so you might sweat a lot. But again, it is designed to pull the sweat away from your body, but that can only work for so long before the sweat starts sticking to you. And second, is that you need very gentle care. Very special care is needed for any Onyxes. You should always wash your Onyx with cold water on a gentle cycle and hang it up to dry it. Do not put it in the dryer. If you put it in the dryer instead of hanging it up, it's going to shrink on you and possibly become too small. I know this is all I was able to get, so it's a, I was also able to get the hoodie. However, this is the only t-shirt I was able to get, and this is an extra small. So if I put this in the dryer, it's not going to fit me. This thing barely fits me as is. Alright, before we get to whether I personally think the Onyx is or is not worth it, I want to go over some alternatives with you guys, just in case you weren't able to get any Onyxes. First is the Shadow Seamless, okay? I love this shirt. I love the Shadow Seamless. It has the same design as the Onyx, especially the Onyx V5 in particular. It's a muscle fit instead of a compression fit, so it's tight around your arms and your chest while still leaving a little bit of breathing space making it more forgivable during in the stomach area. The only thing that I'm a little iffy about with this shirt is the collar is loose, which it's not a big deal, but it's just something that I would prefer the collar be tight, just like on the Onyx. Second, there's the Element base layer tee. From afar, these look almost identical. The only real difference is the design on them. They both are black. They both have the logo in the middle, the gray logo in the middle. And they both fit the same, okay? Sure, this one is not as tight on me as the Onyx, only because this is a small, like my usual size, and this one's an extra small because that's the only t-shirt I was able to grab. But if they were both small or both extra small, they would fit the exact same. The only difference between these two is the material that it's made out of. This one's a little softer than this, and the design on the front and the back. And then there's the Vital Seamless. I don't personally have a Vital Seamless. However, it's highly breathable and stretchy while giving a similar aesthetic to the Onyx without being overly constricting. Alright, the moment we've all been waiting for. Do I think that the Onyx is worth it? Personally, I do think that the Onyx is worth it. Just given how iconic it is, and how nice it is, and how it hugs your muscles and really pops your physique, in my opinion, it's worth it 1,000%. Obviously, if you don't like the Onyx, then it's not going to be worth it for you. I love the Onyx. I love the Onyx V1 that I have. I love the hoodie that I have. I love the Onyx V5s I have. And I have an Onyx V2 and an Onyx V4 that are coming in because I love the Onyxes that much. So, to me, yes, buying the Onyx is worth it. And there's no really set answer because it's all personal preference. But my final verdict is that it is worth it. I hope you guys think this video was helpful. Come back in the future for any more information. And be sure to like, subscribe, and comment any questions you have. They can either be Gymshark, fitness, or like just anything. Any questions, just comment them down below. And I will make sure to respond to every single one, either in a video, or if it's like a quick question like, hey, how do you do this? Then I could just put it in a comment. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please come back for future videos.